Hello everybody, if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome in. Today I wanted to go over magical spells. Now, a lot of magical spells are unlocked when you're just learning your magic. Some of them come from joining sub-factions and factions, and some of them you have to go out and discover. The tomes are the same as, well, they look the same as the Riftgate ones, which are just floating books. And today I want to show where some of them are. So we're going into the unnamed city in between the Vangols and Stormhold here. And that's in 5D. Obviously, they're having the fight as always. Damn. Looks like Stormhold didn't fare too well there. So you're going to come on the Stormhold side. I'm not sure how this works if you've joined the I don't want to call them the Evil Alliance, but I'm part of the Silverlight Accord, which means Stormhold and the Covenant here, they should be fine with me. We need to get to the top of this big tree. So if you remember, or if you've done the Divine Magic, you will have been here anyway. Because the spell for this is next to the Divine Magic Trainer. Now this is one of the ones that you can learn, and this is for Earth Magic. I'm going to start off with Earth Magic. I probably should have said that at the beginning. And this is Life Surge. I believe it's what used to be known as Soothe, which should be a healing spell. But that's the trainer there, for the Divine Magic. Now we are at Dreadmire Village, which is in G2. It's a very dangerous place to come because we have the Devil Bears. There are also some of those spirits around. They're not bothering us just yet. So we have Bobby in here. Give some you get some Scully coin. He's a bit of an awful bloke. And in this little hut here, we have Earth Magic, Nature's Blessing. For this one, I'm in Descent of Dagon. She's over in the jungle, and it's in 6M. Now we need to be on the... We're on this side. Now these are just vanilla NPCs. You can get them as thralls if you'd like to. There's also normally a vanilla treasure here. But that's not over here. We're here for this book, which is Call of the Earth. For this one, we're moving on to air magic now. And we're going to, if anybody recognizes this door, we're going to go Claw Deep. We've been here quite a few times. And it's in F2. So we need to head through here. Go down the stairs. Most of the NPCs in here are, I think, one skull. So they're a bit on the tougher side. Such a pretty place. I do like coming here. And just keep following the path. I'm just running past everything because it just takes a little bit longer if I kill them. Not because I can't. I think it is around this one. Keep your arrows to yourself. I'm busy. Ah, yes, it is. It's here. we're in here. This is Tornado Mastery, which obviously, you know, fits that it's next to a tornado. So for this one, we are over here. We're in I2, near the ruins of Alvaran. So we have Stronghold over there, Bangles over there, and they're currently fighting as they always do. And we need to go up into the ruins to find the next one. Come in, take a right. This is a dangerous area. Not only do you have the servants of Wraith around the place, you have the plague dogs over there. I'll put my torch on and so on. You also have the flying gargoyle things that frankly do my head in. He's not very nice either. So with the flying gargoyles, it's just the fact that they can do that attack that just knocks you down. And, you know, they just spam it over and over again. So then we come in this building here, and here it is. Shackled Faith. We're taking the highway entrance to the volcano, which is in Age 12. Need to climb up here. So before AOC had its big update, and the spells used to be, they were more like tablets around the place. It's quite cool. And some of these are in the same locations that they used to be. So this one, Tempest, is up here. Now I've learnt them all, so when I press that, it's just going to say I already have the knowledge, but it's just to show you that they work. So for this one, I had to come to the underwater cavern. Hate it. It's, you know, you get to it by going through the passage, which is in 11G. Anybody who's watched my videos knows I hate this place. So there are some characteristics about the room that it's in. That shark bites me, I swear. There's like a witch queen head here. That shark's just circling. And there's another one. Amazing. And when you see that, you want to go up, because that's where your spell is. There used to be, I think, the fishman here that used to teach you a water spell. But this is the chamber that you need to come into and then head over this way between them to get to the Witch Queen head. For this one, we are going to Devil Mountain. Devil Bear Mountain is what I call it. It's an F2. You have to take the long winding road to get all the way up here. I have my axe out because I am prepared for all these devil bears to just get me. So there are a lot of them. And we need to get right to the top. And at the top is where the most dangerous one is. But this is where we need to go for the... I really don't want to fight all these bears. I'm going to try and do it quickly. I have a book here. And it's for Flames of Winter, water magic. Now there is another water magic one, and it's in... Ignore that noise. It's in the underwater cavern. Where I'm just not going to spend my time in there. So apologies to anybody who wants to know where the underwater cavern ones are. But I did just show one. And I nearly died. With the amount of health that I have and the armor that I have, one bite from a shark halved my health. And I'm not here for it. I'm not doing it. Now we are moving on to a divine magic spell. We're going to the passage. Surprise, surprise. 9k. This time I don't need to go into the underwater part. I do need to go all the way down to the bottom, where all the plague spiders are. So bring the light source with you. If you are part of the faction that can make the ring, that used to give immunity, they may have changed it. It might not be a ring anymore. But there used to be an item that you could make that gives you, well, it helps with the plague. I don't think it quite gives plague immunity. Or you could just have the plague system turned off on your server or your single player game. I wouldn't judge you for that. So we need to be around one of these books. There it is. Divine Magic, the Old Teachings. We are over in Sepamaru, which is in 7B. We need to go to the wine cellar for this one. This is for an arcane magic spell. We just need to make our way through.
Blood of the serpent! Enemies at the gate!
So we need to get to the second part. Now in the Discord, EOC does have gates. They're the official EOC gates. They are trying to keep them updated. I'm not sure if all of them are. The gates will give you descriptions of where these books are. And even with the descriptions, I just can't get to them in the underwater place. I'm not good with it. So I would assume that this is the first part. Go away, go away. Spears, I hate them. There you go. So, should be, I believe, around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And this for arcane magic harnessed fire. Now, one of them does say, in the underwater cavern, after going left at the end of the main cavern, keep left and swim through a stone witch queen face, and through a ruined stone window, the book is on your left. So we were in there, we had gone for the face, but I didn't get that one. I'm moving on to blood magic now. Now blood magic, they used to have these cool statues, and they had like a round glowing symbol in the middle of them, and you had to touch that to attune to the magic, and I don't know, I think that was more visually appealing than the book. But this is the same place that it used to be in. So I'm going to show you, unnamed city. We're next to the citadel of the Triumvirative? It's the one that's got the snakes in it. I don't know why I didn't just call it the Snake Palace. And that's in 6D. It's quite easy to get up here. Direct destination, unnamed city. So there's no really climbing involved or anything. You just come in this way and you would head down there and get your book. This one, ignore the carnage around. We're next to the entrance to the Well of Skelos, which is up in the Volcano. We're in 14F and we need to be, I think it's the 3rd floor.
No closer.
Oh boy, I have
Who
you.
approaches?
So for this place you obviously have the skeleton man, the snake men, not skeleton men, and human NPCs. We've gotten, if it's not, we're gonna have to climb to the next level. Alright.
Our time shall soon be at hand.
the Servants of Wraith here. Be careful of the death smoke or death touch or whatever it is. That can stop you from healing. So while it's active, when you use potions and stuff, they're not gonna do anything. So this is Black Heart, Blood Magic Black Heart. We're back in the Unnamed City. We're over where the Vangals live, the Angry Vangals and the Warfront Ruins. I'm in D5. You can't hurt me, go away. They can. I'm just, you know, being mean. I'm gonna come over here. And we have a book here. And this one is for witchcraft. I don't know where those two came from. I don't think they're normally in here. There we have it. Blood Magic Witchcraft. We're going to go to the arena. Also known as the sinkhole, but we're taking the arena entrance. And that's in 6H. This is the easiest entrance for me. What you can do though, is if you want to come in from the top of the sinkhole, there's a way to jump down. It's doable, but I don't really trust myself to do it that way. I think the first time I ever came here in Conan, I was with a friend and we were on an RP server and he's like, oh, just jump in here. It's like, what? And he was telling me where to jump. So you can come in from the top, you can land on one of those bits that sticks out and then hop down onto the one underneath. It's definitely doable, it's just not preferable for me. I like to come in from the ground level. I also have a flying shapeshift in my game here, but I don't assume that everybody has access to those because not all servers do. So I'm trying to do it the proper way so you can see. So this is Blood Magic Minions of the Underworld. This one, we're back in the Will of Skelos. That's the final boss from there. Will of Skelos is in the Volcano. I just showed that, I think, 2 spells ago. Ignore the hissing snake man. And you come out this one here. Can't just tell them to shut up while you're here. And this is the spell, Blood Magic Essence of Evil. Apologies that I'm not doing these in order of obviously what's nearest to each other. I probably should have. We have, I think, 2 more to go. This one is going to be a fun one. We're in the Underworld. To get to the Underworld, you can go through the Underworld Passage. Once you've learned it, I believe you can just get here. There is an Underworld teleport that you can unlock. What we need to do is we need to get pretty far in. So we need to go over the jumping puzzles and everything like that. If you've been here before, you'll know the area. If you watched my video on it, you'll know the area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the path. If you want to skip ahead to when I actually just get to the magic tome, then it should be... trying to think of how to describe it. It's past all the jumping puzzles and everything. It'll be obviously very near the end of this part. There's the jumping puzzle I talked about. That's how my legs worked. Times, just gonna keep on.
Well, well.
So I do have a video from when I came here to find little quest items for Alexandra. We did get to the area where the magic book was in last time. Well, that time. So if I wasn't wearing my Valkyrie armor. Thanks to playing with VAM designs and stuff, when I play on the PvE server that I play on, we don't have it there anymore. And I just feel so lost without it. I rely heavily on the weapons and the armor from the mod. That's what it is. Like, they're not easy to get to, like you have to put in a lot of work to get them. Obviously to get yourself up to level 600 and then get all the materials. And this is where I like these stupid flying gargoyles. Here we go, Soul Magic Plague. Now I need to go and visit Bobby. Easiest way for me to do that is to use a rift gate because I need to. And it's the Plague Arena. I do think this looks fun, but normally because of all the plague and stuff around, I just kill her and get the kill and then I leave. So this is where you need to be, and it is... I don't even know what it says. Rin? Taylor? I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay, okay, stop it. I don't know, no. Maybe if I turn my... No, it doesn't help. But anyhow, Soul Magic. We're gonna tell him. Maybe. That was quite a lot there. Hello, Alexandra, how are you? So those are the ones that you can find out in the world. As I said, there are still 2 there in the underwater passage bit. Apologies, I really hate that place. I just can't deal with it. As I said, some spells are faction and sub-faction specific. Not the ones that you can find the books for though. Make sure you have learnt the corresponding magic first. For most of them you have to learn at least level 2 of that magic. I personally would learn all of it, like from level 1 to 5, before I go and find the books. Magic is a really fun weapon to use in AOC, and the spells, they can do so much different stuff. A few good ones, they're fancy, it's not something you can find in vanilla Conan. And I've only really tried out one other magic mod, it was on the Underworld Arcana. It just didn't feel as fancy and as flashy for me. And it was such a grind to get. I'm used to the AOC grind, I think is what it is. It's more of a comfortable thing for me, and I do like AOC as a whole. As much as I say I hate the Underwater Passage. That's just personal preference, and I know other people, and some people that don't like water, they don't like the dark, other ones that don't like sharks. I personally just think it's a bit of a hassle. And I hate getting bit by the sharks down there, and there's nothing I can do. I can't kill them, it would be fine if I could. And the times that I did get bit while I was recording this, I felt like I was well out of reach of the sharks. But it is what it is. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad. But that's it for the magic tomes out in the world. Thank you to anybody who watched. Please consider liking and subscribing. Again, thank you, and hopefully see you all next time.